Hey guys, GameFan here, and before we get into any of the topics of the video, there was one very crucial thing missing from the last video, so let me just change that. Now let's get into today's patch notes. As of June 27th, today, a new patch dropped, which is the 1.0.3. It's been online for a couple of hours now, I think it's like 2-3 hours, and it brought us a very significant change. It didn't bring many things, like it did a bunch of bug fixes, which is always nice to have, but it also brought a very important thing, which is more focus on nightmare dungeons in the end game, because a lot of people have just been farming outdoor content and just regular dungeons because there wasn't enough focus on nightmare dungeons. We have a small EXP reward at the end and like 2 items, which one of them can be unique, so it's very nice. And nightmare dungeons are kind of known to be the place where you can farm ancestral and sacred items. Now, I think this info is from a tweet, so I don't think the players were actually given this information explicitly throughout the game, but it just seems to be the case. And yeah, it would have been nicer to have to, get that info from somewhere else in the game, but whatever, it's fine, I guess we all know. And one of the biggest changes in today's patch is that we get significantly increased experience from completing the nightmare dungeons and just in general killing monsters in the nightmare dungeons, as it should have been. Like, it's nice that we get this change, but why did it take almost 4 weeks from start for this change to be implemented? But like, whatever, it's in the game now, it's amazing. And an extra developer's note is that we are currently working on increasing the monster and the lead density of endgame content, and plan to introduce this change in early season 1, which again, why are we getting these changes in season 1? Why can't we just try to get this as soon as now? But like, I don't want to be too overbearing in this stuff. I'm just glad that we have this, and it's gonna be like actually better to play the game. Some extra changes like Helltide just now provides substantially more bonus experience when opened, and the Helltide roaming bosses will now more consistently drop higher quality loot, which was just like pointless to kill them. Like, they are super tanky and they give like no things. Like, they give like 20 of the embers and I think that's it. You could get way more embers if you're just roaming around and killing more stuff than focusing on the boss, which feels weird. Again, like, doing the hardest content doesn't give you the best loot or the best anything in return, which is just weird, but I guess we are getting more into that direction. Now we just need to get proper loot to Uber Lilith, and then we're gonna be super happy, fun time. And another insanely good change for a lot of people who like convenience is that players now can teleport to nightmare dungeons directly throughout the map. That means that you don't have to pinpoint the nightmare dungeon on the map, walk to the closest waypoint, and then horsey on the way. You can just immediately go to the beginning and then just blast pretty much instantaneously, which is again another amazing change. Now, you can bring up the argument that it's gonna make the world a little more empty because you're not gonna see those other players roaming into the dungeons, but I feel like I will take the convenience on this one. I will see pretty much a lot of people in the world bosses and whatever when we are doing that, but again, you can decide for yourself. In Classic WoW, I both liked making groups and just waiting around to like actually forming a dungeon group, and I also didn't mind having group finder in later patches, so take it with a grain of salt or whatever. And we also have the first Andariels Visage drop, which has been, I think, 2 days ago, so I'm super out of date now. And the lifesteal is as broken as you would expect. This is pretty sick, but again, it's the only one with like 500 million played hours, so we most likely won't see these items used in builds quite soon. Maybe they will change later on, but probably not. I don't know, we'll see. And that's it for today's very quick daily dose of Diablo. Can we call this series daily dose of Diablo? That would be kind of fun. And let me know what you think in the comments. I will post both the patch notes in the comment section and as well as the Andariels Visage lifesteal test. And until the next video, guys, see you later. Bye!